Hi YouTubers, this is Tracy, aka Koala Cuddle Bear 2, and sorry for the appearance. I've had a fight with my mom tonight and been crying a bit. I'm sorry that I haven't updated lately. We've been going through quite a bit in our home. I and my 3 children have been diagnosed with aspergers, which is a high-functioning autism. So we've been doing research and going to appointments and research. And it's a very long, hard road. But as for my weight loss, today I was down to, I didn't even add the numbers, so I'll have to think about this for a second. I am down to 281 pounds today. It's slowed down a bit. I think it's picking back up. But I'm supposed to be on the solid stage portion of my diet. And I'm wondering if anybody else is having problems. Because basically anything I put in my mouth, it's not pudding or shake, I get sick. I can eat Taco Bell's refried beans with extra sauce so that it's nice and moist. Let's see what else. And I can eat mashed potatoes and gravy. I just put some protein powder in either the gravy or the mashed potatoes, so I get my protein. But anything other than that, I mean, I tried a couple bites of spaghetti sauce one night while I was cooking, and it seemed fine. So when my husband made a hamburger, it was a real small. I mean, it was like this big. And I just thought it would sound so good, and I ate about, I don't know, this much of it. That was the sickest I've ever been. I don't know if I'll do hamburger for a very long time. That actually ended up coming back up on me, not to be gross, but I had wondered what it would be like to actually vomit with a new stomach, and it was a different experience. It wasn't as violent. And it wasn't as long. As soon as it came up, I felt better. So if you're laying there nauseous, know that if it comes, so will relief. So I'm still basically just on puddings and putting protein powder in my puddings, things like that. I think my total weight loss now, let's see, if I'm 280 would be, let me think for a second. That would have been 50, 60, 66 pounds about. And that's not bad. This would be about my 8-week update, I believe. With everything else that's been going on, I have not been able to concentrate. And I'll be totally honest, working out has become null and void the last 2 to 3 weeks with all this going on. I'm going to start working out at home. Some exercise videos and whatever I can find to do. I'm going to have to make it work. We're not a very high income family. I'm on disability and my husband works. But according to my research, what it takes to raise and educate an autistic child is about $54,000 a year, and I have 3. So cutting back everywhere I possibly can. I'm getting in all my vitamins, but except for my calcium, and I just cannot stomach. They give me the bariatric advantage unflavored crystals, and believe me, they're not unflavored. You put them in water, it's like drinking sugar water, and it's just the most disgusting tasting thing I've ever had. Other than that, I'm feeling good. I'm downsizing my pants. I'm wearing some shirts that were a little too tight before. I go in December 1st, and that's when they'll take another picture, and they will take my measurements. So I'll have that update in about a month. And I'll do these as often as I can, but, you know, I really need to put my children first and foremost in all of this. And I had planned this to be my year to concentrate on making me a healthier me. So, but I love them, and I just want them to be well. I watch my 5-year-old, who is the latest one that they say they think has it. He has not actually had the test yet. And the more I read, the more it sounds like he has it. And from an early age, we thought we had a little genius on our hands. When we first moved to Idaho, he was memorizing the car routes to our house, to my mother's, to the grocery store, and if my husband took a different way, he'd say, "Daddy, you're going the wrong way. You should have turned here." And he was about, he was probably less than 2 years old. And he would argue with him. "No, Daddy, that's the wrong way." And apparently that's a sign. A lot of things are signs. And it's a very complex disorder. If you know anyone that you think has it, it's worth getting diagnosed. 1 in 150 people are born with it, as compared to in the 70s when it was 1 in 10,000. And I'd really like to raise awareness about aspergers and autism. And I'll include bits and pieces in with that as I find out more, because I know that it's been hard to get information myself, and if there is anybody else out there that's interested, I'll just throw bits and pieces in. Anyway, special thanks to Stephen, or Queen Steve, and Eddie. You guys are both so sweet and always know exactly the right thing to say in your emails. Other than that, I think I'm just going to go hit the hay so I can have a fresh start on the day tomorrow with my kids. So I wish you all well, and God bless. And I'm thinking of all of you, and I'm glad to be on the loser's bench with you. Kind of wish I could eat some real food, but I may be living on puddings for the rest of my life. I guess that's it. Until next week. I'll try my best to do the weekly updates, and if not, I'll do them as soon as I can, okay? Thank you, and good night.